Hey, what's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome to Passive Income Network. I'm your host, C. Will, and we have a special guest with us today to talk about everything and all things Algorand. So we'll be covering Algorand governance, giving the truth on meme coins. We'll be talking node incentives and what we think for 2025. It's good. Happy y'all joining the stream. Lord, please let this be the truth. It will be the truth. Sanic, the dank hog. That was me right there. Hey, hello, what's up, everyday Algonaut? So as always, I like to play a little music to get y'all warmed up for the show as people join the stream. So enjoy. All the scenery, trees and greenery, cryptocurrency, stake my currency first to the research, deep dive feet first on the beat, berserk on the block we work. Grown man, big world, tiny man. Big bags, 100 grand rubber band. Life of blockchain, never be the same. Verify the ownership, change the game. Transparency when I'm talking fame. Tokenizing our mind and our brain. When I step a pool, I get an LP. Impermanent loss won't affect me. Passive income, passive income, passive income. Gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple. We getting all this money to purchase rentals and get passive income. A neighborhood hero who started from zero. Researching the crypto and teaching his people. Collecting some euro in Europe for crypto. Spending that dinero on chain with Circo. On chain money market, on folks where I park it. USDC for profit, crypto still popping. Hey, what's good, y'all? We ready to go. Happy New Year's and Happy New Year's, Frugal BC. Thank you for being on the show.
Happy New Year. Loving those beats, man.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. I like to, kick a few rhymes, enjoy myself when I have time.
Heck yeah. I was popping along to that. It was good.
Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, the people say, "What's up, Frugal BC?"
What's going on?
Yeah, so we're gonna dive in again. We're gonna cover Algorand governance, meme coins, node incentives, and the 2025 outlook. Before we fully begin, can you give the people a big shout out for your channel and just let them know where to follow you?
Oh yeah, Frugal BC. I've been in this in about I think about 3 or 4 years. I've been in crypto since 2017, thereabouts. Bought my first Bitcoin, and you can find me on. You can search Frugal BC. I got a new Frugal BC clips channel too. You can check that out because I got all these little clips I was making for Twitter. I thought, well, I don't want to like flood my main channel, so I thought I'd throw them on a clips channel. And what the heck? And also on Frugal BC on Twitter too, trying to grow that, figuring that out.
Excellent. Make sure y'all go spam Frugal BC on all the socials and give him some retweets. So let's dive in. First thing I want to do is just look at the general crypto market, and then we're gonna zoom in on Algorand straight up there. So let's do this one. No, we're gonna do this one. Oops. I messed that up. Let me try that again, y'all. Bear with me. Sometimes I'll be a newbie on my software. Okay.
I know how that is.
Well, we'll use this version of it. Let's see. So we got crypto kind of doing a slight pullback this week. 3.31 trillion as a total market cap. Yeah, let me fix this. My apologies, y'all. Let me fix this because y'all can't even see what I'm fully looking at right here. Am I right? Let's see. So yeah. Anyways, BC, as I fix this, what's your thoughts on the overall crypto market cap and Bitcoin?
Well, I tell you what, and I know you're in the middle of fixing that, but can you click on the 24-hour ones?
Yeah. Let me click the 24-hour.
Look what's number 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That Algorand.
Just noticed that this morning. It's nice to see Algorand having a nice little return. And if you look at the top ones, it's like SWI, it's like Algorand. I think some of the other utility coins are coming in. So I think we're seeing nice momentum for some of the utility coins. Uniswap, I mean, that's a utility coin too, right?
There we go.
And,
Uniswap.
The Gala too, although I don't think it has much utility, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, Yeah,
But
get
but
used
yeah,
to
I'm liking
that.
I'm
That's
liking what I'm
definitely great.
seeing there, and I'm shouting out the utility coins at the same time that I have a new outlook on meme coins that I'm sure you'll want to get into later. But yeah,
Oh,
what do you think of the charts?
I mean, yeah. So I think it is very interesting. Bitcoin SV up on there. That's always interesting. But Sui, Algorand, I know you're a fan of Sui,
Hmm.
Uniswap. It's looking good. I think, we're gonna dive in deeper into Algorand right now, but I think um this is what we want. We want some of these OGs to, be on the top of the list. And like I said, we're gonna dive in on meme coins in general.
Yeah.
We're gonna be pulling up the Algorand meme coins, but I think we want the OGs to be looking good. And then as I look at the Algorand on the yearly chart, many of us are very happy. It's been a tough bear market. However, Algorand looks like it has found a base around 30 cents. Right, we had two pumps this year around March with Bitcoin, and then we had another one in election time, hit all the way up to 60 cents. So
Hmm.
price wise, where do you see Algorand going this year, and what's the conditions to make it happen?
Well, before we get to that, I want to point out something. You guys all see on the top right, there's a community sentiment,
Oh, yep.
and
Right to
Algorand's
the
at
right.
like 91%. That is
Mhm.
that number has been pretty steady, even in the reddest parts of that chart. And it's something that always kind of shocked me. And I don't know, what's your take on that?
I mean, I feel like just like making you making a video on YouTube, right, tells me a lot sometimes.
Hmm.
So like in the sentiment on my YouTube channel when I cover Algorand is always bullish. You get a few people that's like, man, Algorand could do better, right?
Hmm.
But usually it's just been really bullish. And that's something that I appreciate. So I think the community sentiment is very accurate, to be honest. Same on
I
Twitter.
do. Yeah, I think it's impressive, and it is nice to have the price pumping up a little bit, so I don't have to keep feeling like I'm going, "No, guys, this coin's really great. I trust me. The price will catch up someday." Like and just
Right.
wait till the bull run. Well, now we're here, and one thing that I find the pullback was a little bit surprising to me because I wouldn't have expected it in January. I would have expected a pullback in December. That would make sense to me, but that's we're seeing some divergence from the typical pattern that
Mhm.
you normally see. And with Algorand, it's like it's really only the second time through this, but just for
Yeah.
altcoins in general, usually around December, January, especially January is where you're just like every day checking your account and it's higher than it was before, and you're like, what is this? It just doesn't seem real. And I think sometimes we forget that feeling. But I'm also aware of like, well, maybe I'm paying more attention because the last cycle I kind of had just started becoming a content creator at the end of it, so I wasn't paying nearly
Yep.
as much attention as I am now, and I'm sure you're probably the same way.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like I just didn't notice this, but when I look at the charts back then, I don't really see a pattern like this. So it'll be interesting to see. And one thing I've been thinking about lately is the fact that at some point these cycles are going to level out. Like it can't continue forever. um as more and more, especially as more and more institutions come into crypto, there's just going to be a stabilizing factor, and I don't think the cycles are going to go away. I just think they're going to become muted, and there are some people who think maybe that's happening now. I don't know if that's the case or not, so that's kind of my thoughts on what I'm seeing in the charts right now.
Yeah, yeah, I think too. I be listening to Raul Paul,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what he talks about. Eventually, these cycles get smaller and smaller and smaller over time,
Mhm.
and we're about like the fourth cycle for Bitcoin. So 2030 is the fifth cycle, right, roughly, and I think same thing will happen, but like what we're gonna pull meme coins probably next, but what's
Cool.
happening is now investors are trying to go smaller and smaller and smaller to the point you trading $10,000 market cap coins trying to make some gains, and that's
Right.
what I think will happen for the traders and the degens. But for the institutional people, no, they go in Bitcoin, they go in Ethereum, they go in top 50, and which will eventually shrink.
Mhm.
I hope Algorand becomes one of the greats in crypto, one of the big boys in the room. We hoping top five by 25, right?
Mhm.
And we in 25, so we got 12 months.
That's right.
Uh BSV number one as it belongs there. Yeah, yeah. And people say the Bitcoin Satoshi vision is the real Bitcoin.
Really? Is that what that is? I actually knew nothing about that.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the one that's like the real peer-to-peer one. So there's always an argument there.
Okay, interesting.
Uh, yeah, C will probably sick of me saying this, but I hope Algorand hits $100 in a 3-year window. Hey, I'm not sick of it. I just think the overall crypto market cap has to go up a lot more, or Algorand just do something
Yeah.
crazy and it becomes Bitcoin. You know?
Well, hey, listen, if it goes up to $100, I will not. I would be happy to be wrong, 100%.
Oh,
I think it's highly unlikely, but yeah, we'll see.
yeah. So let's move on to what I think is very interesting in the space. Let's talk about Algorand meme coins, right? And we have our own pump.fund by the name of Rug Ninja. And I want to kind of do this real quick. We're going to scroll through. Look how many coins are on Rug Ninja.
A lot.
Yeah, I feel like this page just keeps going and going and going and going. And I can't even reach the bottom, right? It will not stop. So what's your thoughts, before I share mine, what's your thoughts on this Algorand meme coin craze, and what do you think about it?
You know what? I totally changed. Oh, there's a not Solana. That's
Not
awesome.
Solana?
That is, you see that on the right,
Oh,
second
right
from the
here,
right.
yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, okay, so I was always, when I first started focusing on Algorand, I thought, well, cool, this is like this is a serious chain. It's doing all these like really awesome, kind of like the adult in the room kind of stuff. It's got the Hassab behind the Hassab Pay in Afghanistan. They're partnering with the Care Wallet with the UN, or what? Not the UN, the Red Cross, to make this wallet for survivors of disasters, and all this like kind of like really serious stuff. So I kind of looked down at the meme coins. I thought, well, this is the silliness. This is the reason why people don't take crypto seriously, et cetera, et cetera. I've kind of come around to meme coins because it's really occurred to me that a big part of why crypto has value is because, frankly, people value it, which sounds like really tautological. But honestly, I mean, like, this is like, what I figured out about meme coins is they're kind of top of the funnel. So they bring people in and they get people excited. And, frankly, you're just not going to survive without retail right now. I mean, you can do all the like really important things. And I think that's awesome. And I'm still going to shout that stuff out, from the rooftops forever. But something about seeing B Monko and how pervasive it was made me think, hey, wait a minute. This is drawing attention, and we need that attention. And Algorand, we saw what happened when it didn't get that attention. It wasn't good. So I've definitely changed my opinion on meme coins, except that I still think you shouldn't put serious money into them, and you should kind of treat it like if you're going to go to the casino, all right, I'll spend this $50, and if it's gone, it's gone. I don't think because like this stuff is super volatile, and that's what I got to say.
Yeah. So I'm on the same thing. I'm like, Algorand is the serious chain. Algorand is the chain, but however, crypto has shown me serious doesn't mean anything in terms of investment sometimes. It's like if people buying, they buying. That's about it, right? And memes help Solana go crazy. So my take is I'm like 50-50. I dislike it for reasons of like some of the names are foul, right? They just like people are doing way too much. Like
Dude, Ballsack has been in my Twitter feed for like the last 3 days. I'm like, guys, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I put out a thing saying, you've seen all these ones where people are like, I've got 100K to burn. What meme coin am I buying? I'm like, well, I'll do $10, but I'll actually do it. I'm not just going to get clicks. And Ballsack is currently, I thought it was going to be Monko. Everyone's like, buy Ballsack. So I'm like, okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah. See, and but part I like, okay, I like what Monko did, which kind of did spark this new craze right now where everybody's Ballsacks everywhere, right? But the issue I'm seeing is it's like, what's the word? I guess a cabal of traders on Algorand who are rotating every 2 days. I don't firmly believe Ballsack will be the one, because next week or tomorrow there might be a new sack. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like then I kind of been comparing to other chains and whatnot. I'm seeing the limit for Algorand essentially, and I could be wrong. And this is, I think, still positive, but it's like once a coin goes from whatever 0 to 1 million, it's pretty much dead, and then it rotates to another coin, then it goes to and then so let me go back to Rug Ninja. If we look at it, other than Busk, which I don't know much about Busk, but there's only 3 coins over $1 million, and Monko is like 6-7 times bigger, right?
Yeah.
So I'm seeing that, so then when you come down to here, these levels of like your coins is 11,000, 7,000, that's where most of them are at. And I think that right there is like part of the argument why people say, oh, we should go support this coin or that coin and just pump together. Because the thing about like Solana or Base and those other places, it's like every meme coin's 500,000 or more, or 100 million and stuff like that. So I don't know. I've seen a weird rotation and, like I said, a cabal of coins.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I say like these are fun. You treat it like monopoly money. If you got like $10 to burn and you don't care what happens to it. But yeah, I know I see people putting like serious money into these things, and I'm like, good luck. One thing I thought was really interesting, and you brought up Rug Ninja a few times. To me, that seems like a game changer, because like if you look at Algo Tardio, so the person who found it tried to rug, and the joke is that he got away with like dozens of dollars, because well, look at the top holders. I mean, people still own it, and look at the chart. That's crazy. That's a rugged coin. I mean, like normally it'd be like just in the floor and that's the end of it, and the community was able to keep it going. I think that big red crash, I think that's where it happened, if I recall.
Right here, right?
No, actually, I think it's the next. The next one. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Or just this one candle.
Yeah, that's that big red series of candles going down. I think that's when it rugged, and then the community managed to basically bring it back to life, or not let it die in the first place, maybe. And I think that's because of Rug Ninja. I don't know. I haven't actually created a coin on it, and nor do I plan to. But like, I think it's good that it's like so distributed, and like the person who rugged, who apparently lives about 2 hours away, I thought about doing like some kind of Michael Moore style, hey, community, but I didn't
run up on
him. But yeah, he only had like 2% or something, or like 2.5%, something like that. So he wasn't really able to really properly rug. And then there's some other issues I heard that they're fixing. Something like there was like a bond trick. I didn't really understand it, to be honest. But yeah, I think something like Rug Ninja, I think, is a really good thing for the Algorand community, because I think it stopped some of those rugs. But even with that, I think I talked about this on your last time I was on your show, I call it the ASA, the boot, where it launches, it kind of shoots way up, comes way down, and then kind of trickles off. I mean, like, this is a pretty common pattern for a lot of coins, but we're starting to see some that aren't doing that, and I think that's very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I think Rug Ninja is a great tool, though, for sure. I just think it's becoming, and I've seen this on other chains, same with Solana, 50,000 coins on there, right? And like it's kind of becomes a lot. So as you said too, it's like if you got 10, 20, $50 or whatever your small gambling money is, that's the way I think you got to play it. If you go too serious, you probably will have a panic attack or something like that.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
But from the other perspective, right, as the business entrepreneur perspective, I think it's great for Vestige to have Rug Ninja, because now they got something that is actually creating revenue, and I see a lot more revenue coming for them to be sustainable and to keep money flowing within Algorand, basically. So I think that's dope. Let me hit this. Good. Do you think Algorand has the potential to hit $10 in 2025? I heard 5 is probably the max this year, but I don't know. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, my range has been, well, early on before this this big pump we had in around November, December, I was thinking like $2 to $3. Now I'm like $3 to $5. But the main point, I think, is that it really doesn't matter, because my strategy is the same regardless of what it does. So it kind of doesn't really matter, and I can react to it in real time.
Mhm.
So if it's higher, I just have a strategy for that. And so that's my thoughts. How about you?
Yeah, I'm still around that $2 or so, unless
Mhm.
something crazy happens. But again, if we're at about say 40 cents going up to $2, it's still a lot of multiples from here anyway. But I still think $2 because of like the 2021 we went up to what like $2.80, right? And I think
Mhm.
around that $2 to $3 range, I think we can definitely get there. And I guess the launch was around 350, 340 for all-time high. So I'm not quite sure. I will need to see Algorand trade above, $1, $1.50 for a while before I think we can do a five.
Did
However,
DZ
we are in crypto.
Yeah, did DZ talk about the botch launch when he came on?
No, no, we focus mostly on Algorand. I mean, excuse me, Cardano.
Oh, Cardano, yeah, he's a big Cardano guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we was like, we're gonna lock in on Cardano. We did some Bitcoin, we did some Ethereum, but it was mostly all about Cardano.
Gotcha.
So nah, he didn't. Yeah, but he said he still likes Algorand though. He thinks Algorand's a good
Mhm.
play.
Yeah, we talked a little bit when he came on my stream, however many years ago. That was at 2022, I think, and we talked about
Mhm.
the botch launch. And yeah, it's not a I don't really know how that impacts a project going forward.
Shit,
But I think most
just see the
people,
chart.
well, I think for most people, like they probably aren't even aware of that. I don't even know if I was 100% aware of that until
I don't
we
think
we
I was.
talked about it. Yeah, that is just debuted at like $3 and just sank like a rock after that. Because when I bought in, it was like, I don't know, must have been like 12, 15 cents, something like that, when it was on Coinbase yet, when you could still stake and get staking
Mhm.
rewards on Coinbase. That's how I came to Algorand in the first place. And
Yeah,
then
it was
and then
Coinbase for me.
yeah, and then Coinbase shut it off, and I was like, I can still earn if I just have it in a wallet. I guess I can figure that out. And it's kind of off. Then the ELD launched, and it was off to the races from there.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely miss those just coming to your wallet rewards. That was the best thing
Hmm.
that they had there. But
Did,
speaking of governance, right,
yeah.
and rewards, what's your plan for governance? Are you participating? You doing any liquid staking?
Nope.
Uh, nope.
Conversation over. No. No, man. All my stuff's locked in LPs, and I'm okay with the risk profile since I have a lot of investments outside of
Mhm.
crypto in general and then Algorand too. So all my Algorand's on LPs, and that's going to earn a much higher percentage than nodes. I definitely have enough to cut it off and do nodes instead, but I don't feel like the ROI is there. And then there's a technical risk because I don't really know that stuff really
Mhm.
well, and my last attempt to run a node didn't really go that well. So yeah, probably. And then liquid staking, someone pointed out the other day, and I kind of agree. Like, do we really need all these like secondary derivative tokens? Like,
No.
if I was going to do it, honestly, the one thing I might do is when the validators, when there's a validator, supposedly they're going to be right in Pera now. I think you can be able to do it right from the Pera wallet,
Mm.
which is good because like for Sui it works that way. For Cosmos, you do it right from the Kepler
Yeah,
wallet.
right in the wallet. Mm.
So I assume it's going to be similar to that. I might play around with that just for like some extra, hold some Algorand on the side, especially if it really does shoot up to like $5, $6. I don't know if I'm going to want to keep it locked in LPs. I might be better off just putting it into one of these validators instead. How about you? You're going to do the nodes?
I'm considering because I've always had a thing of like I build like so I'll have just my Algorand as just Algorand. I don't like to touch it just in case it like one day it does give us a Hail Mary to the moon. I can just do what I need to do there. But then when I do LPs, I just do a separate LP thing, and I'm with you on that. I love LPs. You just especially like a Algo USDC, you can just boom, put
Mhm.
that away and just do what you do. So I love doing that. So I keep those things separate. But the last few governances I have just done vanilla governance. It's using the website and getting that little 7% or so. So I might dabble with a node. However, I don't know if it's the reward is going to be that great because let's say so right now if you get like 7% essentially, but you still got to go compete with all the other thousands of nodes
Yeah.
to get you something. And then if you do get it, say price only stays the same or goes down, it's not going to be that good as an LP would be. So I agree with you on that. But if it does go up,
Mhm.
it would be nice. And then when in terms of liquid staking tokens, um, I like them for the sense of if you wanted to get the governance rewards. I used to use Messina a lot, and Tiago looks interesting. But if you wanted to just get some rewards and not worry about voting and all of that type of stuff, it's pretty cool, and you can still stay liquid. I've tried out folks' finances, Gialgo, not a big fan because you're like locked in, and
Mhm.
then there's a fee if you want to do the forex leverage, and I'm not big on paying fees and stuff like that. So
Me neither.
yeah, so I'm not a big fan. So I'm more of vanilla or yeah, mostly vanilla though, to be honest.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
I like to keep it simple. The simpler, the better. And one vote in like what a 3 month period isn't too bad. The problem I always had is like I used to do the DeFi one with my LPs, but it seems like as soon as you go to like reinvest, it kicks you out. I think because I definitely
just
didn't go
change your
under.
commitment, right?
Yeah, you change your it changes your commitment and it boots you out of governance. So I was like, oh well, that kind of defeats the purpose of having a DeFi governance. If as soon as you
Mm,
try to reinvest, even if you're putting more in, not taking out, it's still somehow the transaction must remove and put back in or something. So yeah, I wasn't a
interesting.
fan of that.
All right. Do y'all have an opinion on Coinbase as an exchange? Yeah. My favorite. That's the only one I use now. I used to
Mhm.
be a crypto.com guy
Oh,
um for the longest, and then I went to Coinbase. That's about it. Never used Binance. What about you?
yeah, I'm all my stuff's on Coinbase, other than all my Algorand stuff. I usually buy it on Coinbase. Definitely with advanced, you save a ton of money that way.
Mhm.
And yeah, so Algorand stuff just gets sent right to my Pera wallet. But yeah, I thought it's pretty good. I like that it's US based, and
Yep.
I like that they were trying to follow the rules, even though the SEC wasn't making it very easy on them. Hopefully, that will be changing in the next few years.
Mhm. Do you have any information regarding TDR? The last info I heard, it was they would not fund it. Yeah, that's the rumor on the street for me on the blockchain on the Twitterverse is that yeah they might not fund it. And my thoughts
Hmm.
there is that if they don't fund like DeFi rewards, if they don't put that extra incentive in there, I think a lot of people will pull out, which will make liquidity less. What about you?
Is that recent? Because I thought I saw a thread where Adri from the foundation and Governor Hat were getting into it. I'm trying to like dig it up right now, but I thought she said there were going to be TDR for this following.
No, they I think they
Oh no!
took
Oh
TDR away and they sent it to like governance or DeFi rewards or something like that.
yeah, actually, hold on. Yeah, this is from Adri on January 3rd. Said after 2 weeks of community feedback, targeted DeFi rewards has been canceled for GP14. So yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I
So
think yeah, I think that big blow up must have been before that. Then interesting.
yeah. Yeah. Now also I wonder what is the schedule for staking. The docs are still not out there to my knowledge, and we need 7 days before going live to upgrade nodes.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Um
last I saw something from John Woods today that said they have dates coming soon. So hopefully soon. But yeah, they do have the node kit out though.
Yeah, yeah. So the Node Kit, I did check it out. I read through it. It doesn't seem that hard to do. Again, I might test it out. Node Kit is here. You go to the Node Kit, quick setup, wallet integration. So yeah, I did a deep dive on there. It doesn't seem too hard when you look at the documentation. And again, you do need to have probably some type of experience doing stuff like this. But if you just follow all the
Hmm.
steps, it's not that hard. It looks
You
scary
just
though, to be honest.
yeah, you just run this in terminal, right?
Yeah, you run it in terminal.
Yeah, it's probably
And,
a
and
Python
but
script. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you just run it,
Mhm.
follow all the directions, at the end, scan your wallet. and it shouldn't be that hard. But I know, like, if you are nervous about messing up your computer and things like that, yeah, I would be careful.
Mhm.
But it doesn't look too complicated.
Yeah, I have run some stuff out of terminal before. I don't love it, but it's doable. It's usually just you have to be really really exact, and then if you
Yep.
miskey something, a lot of times you kind of just have to start over, or it kind of screws you up where you are. And yeah, especially if you're like following direction, if you have to follow directions to do it, and you don't really know what you're looking at, it can be pretty intimidating, I think.
Hmm. Yeah. And then this next topic of discussion is, I think, pretty amazing news.
Mhm.
Congratulations in order for the Exodus team on their New York Stock Exchange listing. So the future of tokenized assets, right? We already got Lofty AI. We got, let me show this one before we go back. We got Chess tokenized, right? They
Mhm.
made a great post about this. They should always be highlighting chess, especially with the world chess guy. But I think this one right here could lead to some amazing things. What do you think is going to happen next with stocks and Algorand getting attention for it?
Well, hey, did you notice the date on the chess one?
No, let's see. 2 weeks ago.
Look at the picture though.
Oh,
2021.
ooh, I
Yeah,
don't know. That's a little funny right there.
it is, but that's how long
Been
that
doing it for a
Algorand has
while.
been. This has been going on a really long time. So this is remember when we used to talk about how Algorand's marketing sucks.
Yeah,
They were so quiet about this. I'm like, this is a big deal. Like,
yeah. And
so
it was in
for
Dubai.
people that don't know, like the FIDE, like this is all the so if you're like trying to be like world ranked, you want to take your chess to the next level,
Hmm.
the FIDE platform is what you will play on, and all of that is tokenized on the blockchain because it's like a really big deal to not allow any kind of cheating. So
Hmm.
I don't know if a lot of people know what that is, but the platform that they tokenize on. So like, you and I, we'd probably play on like chess.com or Lee Chess or
Yeah.
something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if like my ranking is tends to be around 1,000 to 1,200. I'm not that good of a player, but yeah, if you want to like actually have like a world ranking where you can start getting invited to tournaments, like this is the platform you would do it on. And yeah, I'm glad to see this now because like whoever they got, and we talk about like Mark from the CMO, but whoever they got running the Algorand Foundation Twitter account is on fire lately.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's he or she is the best one yet.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, like definitely doing it right there.
So anyway, yeah,
Um,
tokenization. I think it's great. I think it's a big win. I had someone arguing in my comments when I did a story on Exodus saying like, "Well, it's not the same thing," and I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" Like, I still it flat out says that their common stock is minted on the chain. So, like, I think that's a big deal. I think that's a really good thing, and
mhm.
it's cool that Algorand I think is the first one, right? This is no one else has done this yet, right?
No, I don't think so. It's everybody else is kind of in conversation. Like I'm hearing about Coinbase potentially going to base. I
Mhm.
think that one would be massive if that happens.
Yeah.
That would be huge. But yeah, and again, I don't know anything about like the revenue Exodus wallet has. I have used the wallet before. It is a solid wallet,
Oh, that's good.
but I don't know anything other than that. Because I know if you're gonna be in the stock market, you need to be making money.
For real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to be beating earnings. Like you putting yourself on the spot now. You don't want to become a
Mhm.
penny stock. Uh, what do you say? So I prefer to run the thing Dockerized, not like this as with NodeKit, but it's good that there's some move. We'd like to see the docs. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's over my head.
Yeah. Well, I know there's a thing called a Docker. I know there was that one that looked like a big whale was
Mm.
their logo, but yeah, I've played around, messed around with that like a little bit, but I have no idea what I'm doing with that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Why Algorand's marketing got to be so bad? Are they really not aware? Well, I would say Mark has been doing a better job.
No, I
He's the
think their
first.
marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I think
it's
their
a lot
marketing's
better.
got a lot better.
Yeah, yeah, and
Mhm.
it's like between him and John, because I feel like Stacy kind of slowed down, but she's still speaking a little bit. But John is speaking, and then Mark went on to I can't remember, a big network show.
Oh yeah.
I remember the name. Yeah. So, and then he is doing these videos. He's making a lot more, comedy. He's doing not everyone hit as the same, but he's making it happen. The logo change was, I thought, an amazing idea. Just change the color. It brightened up the whole like face of Algorand. So I
Yeah,
don't know if it was
I don't want to
exactly
say
him,
influence them at all or anything, but
right? Or shout out to I forgot her name. The other ladies at Algorand too. I think it was Erica. I cannot remember right now. But yeah, so I think they're doing a great job. Oh, okay, that's glad. Yeah, I think they're doing a great job. It's like this is still a crowded space, even though crypto is small, but the L1 competition, if they were doing this in 2021, right, that would have been different. But it's harder now because you do have other chains that are doing really well. And some chains don't need to market as much as others because price goes up. That's always the biggest marketing tool. That's why Algorand was like really hot when it ran up with XRP, H bar, Stellar Lumens, So that's my
agreed.
thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
All right.
Ghost Chain Revival.
Right. And then this next one I want to share. I'm big on on-chain finance. I love it. So MasterCard and Pera wallet, 99.9%. That's almost 100%, right? So what's next? Yeah. So that one, yeah, you might as well say 100%. So I mean, this one's always interesting because the US won't be involved, and that always gets on my nerves if the US is not doing it because we're here. Right. Oh, Alexa. Thank you. It was Alexa Carr. Shout out to Alexa Carr. She's also responsible for the logo branding. And shout out to Alexa. Last time I seen her, it was at Decipher. Big shout out to her.
Is Died of Dysentery? Is he the person behind the Died in Dysentery coin that was on Rug Ninja?
Died of Dysentery. Please answer that question.
Yeah, because I saw it on Rug Ninja. That's how it was a Oregon Trail reference from. I don't know. You might be. Are you old enough to remember the Oregon Trail
that was the
video
first,
game?
Yeah, the first computer game, basically.
Yep. It's the one we all played.
And it felt special for me because I was actually in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
So we used to play that on the home PC. We had our computer in the living room, where everybody can see it.
Yeah. So for you, it's like a homecoming. It's like, am I trying to make it back to Oregon?
Yeah. Nice. Trying to get there, but always died crossing the river.
Yeah.
Can never get past that river. Yeah. Very interesting. But yeah, Died of Dysentery. Let us know. LOL. I wonder how long the 0.01. I mean, honestly, that 0.01 could take 6 months.
Yeah.
To be honest. So this will be dope. I don't know how it would look. I'm curious why they didn't go with Visa, right? Because if you ever seen, like, I've been talking about Moonwell, and I use my Moonwell debit card. It's a Visa, and they have something called Cypher Card or HQ that's helping kind of facilitate this card stuff, and they're getting it done really fast. And I heard about this announcement last June, so it's almost a year ago in a few months. So no critique in terms of not being a hater, but I'm curious why MasterCard.
Yeah, I wonder why that too. Didn't Visa have? Who's Visa working with? They're working with someone too, aren't they?
Yeah, he said yes. It was from Rug Ninja. A bunch of devs took over the coin. Yep. Big shout out to y'all. But yeah, I wonder why not Visa. I'm more of a Visa person. I do have one MasterCard, but everything else is Visa.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, I look forward to that coming out anyway. I think that's even if we can't use it, that's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And I'll definitely, if they allow it to the US, I'm tapping in. All right, and this final piece of news here is I want to give Pera Wallet a shout out. They've been cooking for their wallet. Got a lot of new features like asset box, new UI stuff, and they're really supporting staking with this. And then they've been doing great animation and stuff from Diego and I can't remember the other guy's name, but they've been doing some great stuff.
Very entertaining. So that's that there. What's your thoughts on all of that?
Yeah, I think first off, I think that they should make that into a game blockchain game. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd play that if you could run around killing the little monsters there. But yeah, no, I think it's great. I'm still like trying to figure out if like it kind of looks they're gonna have that portal, but is it just the liquid staking options, or are you gonna be able to stake to validators in there? Because that'd be the real game changer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like you said, Cosmos and them, that's how I'm used to doing it. I thought that was the standard. But yeah, if it's informational, that's cool. But I think a portal would be, because I feel more secure inside the wallets, especially all this phishing and other external sites sometimes make me nervous. But yeah, I think that would be great.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot more in the wallet too lately.
Oh yeah, I do a lot more now.
All my tiny man. The one thing I couldn't do, I tried to play Astro Explorers in it, but there's too much lag. It just didn't work well. But yeah, I've been definitely doing more stuff in wallet.
Yeah. Let me hit this real quick. I hope they launch soon. I think MasterCard, not Visa, because Immersive is a MasterCard company. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm still curious though. Still curious. So as we start to close out, man, you got any other thoughts on the 2025 outlook of Algorand as a company, as a brand, as everything?
I think we're poised well, and this is going to be an awesome year because I think last year the foundation really put things in place. I think they put the house in order. I really do. And I went from, my own videos, I think, went from like pretty negative to much more positive, just because I think they were doing better things, and they were, they got the good marketing team in place now. My interactions with the foundation have been much better. I'm getting, I'm getting having a lot of back and forth with the foundation account. Whoever's running that is doing a great job, as I pointed out. And I like seeing the foundation people going on some of these bigger shows and platforms, and I think that matters a lot. Still hoping some of them come on my stream sometime soon, but yeah, I think it's going to be a great year. I think this is what we're waiting for. This is what we've all been building for 4 years. So enjoy it.
Yeah. Maybe we can like set up a like some panel type thing where it'd be like, you, me, someone else, and then a couple foundation people, and we just go at it.
You'd be down for that?
Yeah, I think that would be dope. Maybe we can cook something like that up. But yeah, I agree with everything you said. Because when I was covering in the bear market, people were shitting on it.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. So now it's like, they're like, hey, like, because I made this video. I don't know if I told you last time. I made this video. Now it's probably a year and a half ago. I'm like, I sold all my XRP for Algorand, and then they, it was like the most up, like it probably had 1,000 comments on it, like the most comments I've ever seen on anything. I'm like, oh my god, and most of them were just bashing me, like 90% bashing me the whole time.
Yeah.
Now people are still coming back around, like he may have made a good decision,
right?
Not bad, So that's a good sign, because they beat me for over a year about making that statement. And especially when XRP started pumping, they came back.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my god. So now it's starting to be a few people who got my back. It was like, you did a good job, smart move, right?
Well, that's funny you mentioned that. Actually, I used to get even up to maybe 3 months ago, I would get Algorand's dead, bro. All the time. And now it's been replaced by just a flood of spam comments.
Oh my god. Spam is bad on YouTube.
it's worse now than I've ever experienced it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I had so many, I couldn't even get rid of them all. The
Mhm.
other day on one of my videos, I'm like, good God, man.
And they're
I
like,
actually put out a little,
"Killed my OXK wallet," or whatever, you know, all the
oh yeah, those you get the
those ones
like
are
the
the
people
worst.
with the weird, there, this is my password, and but then I get
Yeah.
these ones like it'll be like XAI
Oh, the SNS coin.
3052,
Yep.
and then I take that one and put it in my moderation to block those comments, and then it's like a new one the next day. So it's like a constant game of whack-a-mole. But that must mean like I think that's a good I think it's a good signal though. If there's like the spam comments are increasing, I think that means the market's about to pop. That's my theory
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, probably because yeah, it's crazy spam. All right, what's good, Peter? Algo, much love. So yeah, we about to close out. If y'all have any comments, anything that y'all want to hit real quick, please let us know. Make sure y'all go follow Frugal BC channel on Twitter and YouTube. And then Everyday Algonaut, shout out to you. I would love to go to such a panel. And by the way, I think you should take every major builder in the algo ecosystem to such panels. It's a win-win for your project. Great idea. So maybe we can cook something up like that. Do some panels with some like DeFi, some NFT, some liquid staking, some foundation. I think that's a great idea.
Sounds good.
Thanks for doing the live. Much love. Whoop whoop. Yeah, Whoop tank too. So y'all need to pump Whoop a little bit.
That's right. And by the way, speaking of pumping, give this guy some likes. He's been here through the bear market. He's still making music, making videos.
Yeah.
You know, give this guy some likes. If you're not subscribed already, give him a subscribe too.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it fun. You know, I like to have a good time. Algo is the second top at the coin. Yeah, it's definitely Algo doing good. But yeah, I like to have a good time, whether we in the trenches as a dead chain or we're a fun, popular chain. I like to have a good time. So we appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. And then till the next stream or video, we'll see you then. Peace.
Passive income, gold in my dental. Thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals. Told my girl it was simple.